Folks, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I probably should not do this, but I'm going to anyways. But today, we have some new Mini GT McLaren today. So, kind of a fitting combo, if you do ask me. This is a very hyped casting. This one just released. People are going nuts for this one. This is the McLaren F1 GTR number 33 from the 1996 Le Mans 24 Hours in the super famous Gulf livery. This is Mini GT number 723. This one got delayed quite a bit. I did not mean to do that. This one got delayed quite a bit. This one was supposed to release quite a while ago, and they just finally released it. So people are very excited for this one with good reason. This is a very awesome model. And then on the more, not boring, but a little bit more boring side, we have the McLaren 750s in McLaren orange. So kind of like their classic orange color. I think it looks pretty good. My box has some weird stuff going on. It's like the blacks and grays are like super yellowed out. Almost looks like they were running out of black ink when they printed these boxes, but yeah, I don't know. Number 814. So there's that. We'll go ahead and start with this one. We'll make you guys wait till the end for that. Or you can just skip. I'm not the boss of you guys, clearly. But McLaren licensing on the back right here, as always. Mini GTs are always super legit when it comes to all the necessary licensing. Got your TSM sticker right there, and the UPC with that information there. This is a left-hand drive. So let's go ahead and get it cracked open. Get all this nasty plastic removed, and then we'll take a look at it. So I really do like this casting. This is honestly might be one of my favorite castings of the year. I think Mini GT did a super solid job with this one. And honestly, before they started doing the McLaren F1s and whatnot, they honestly didn't do McLaren for quite a while. They started off doing the Sennas, which was a pretty good casting. It definitely could be like refreshed, but there was a big period where they didn't do very many McLarens, and then they kind of started doing the Arturas, and then they started doing the F1s, and now here we are with the 750S, and we have two variants of it, the regular and the Spider. So super cool. I'm glad to see that we're getting new McLaren stuff from Mini GT because I really do like my McLarens. But yeah, look at this thing. This looks really nice. So this is going to be a gloss paint. It is in the classic McLaren orange color. Just like what you would think is what you would get on this one, because that is like McLaren's thing, is this bright orange. So, and it looks very nice on the 750S, especially because Mini GT does such a good job with this casting. But the wheels do look very nice. They are a metallic gray color with the little McLaren badge in the center of the wheel. Looks very nice. Here's the back one for you. The back ones are a little bit... is concave the right word? The spokes kind of go inwards a little bit more than they do on the front. They're kind of flat on the front, and then they kind of go down inwards. You can see it right there. So concaved, convexed, I don't know what the right word is, but very nice. Obviously, the back wheels will be thicker than the front ones. It's kind of obvious with how they are sunk in like that, but very nice looking. You do have a little fuel filler in the body of the car right there. Then just kind of doing a little look around. Everything looks pretty good. All the details are there. Super solid casting. And so far, I'm not seeing any quality control issues, which is always a plus. So yeah, very nice. But on the side right here, love the silhouette of this car. It is super clean, super aggressive. But you have some really nice body lines down in here on the door panel. You actually have some... It might be a little bit hard to see. You actually do have some venting that goes to the wheel right there. I can't tell if it actually goes all the way through to the wheel. You might be able to see a little bit of light through it right there. So yeah, it actually does pass through. It actually does pass through. So the vents on the side of the door right there are actually, I guess you could say that they are... Oh, but then this one doesn't look like it. Maybe it's not supposed to go through. I don't really know. But the venting and side panels on it do look really nice. I love the angles on the doors, those sharp lines right there. It looks like the paint is kind of wearing off on that a little bit. I think this is a thinner paint that Mini GT is using for this, because you can kind of see on these sharp lines, it's kind of fades, and you can almost see like it's a little bit darker. So I don't know if it's just a thin paint or if that's kind of how it's supposed to be, but there is that for what it's worth. right here in front of the front wheels, you have a little, I would imagine that's like a little like canard or arrow bit, maybe a vent or something, but it is done in a nice carbon fiber print, which we do like. And obviously same on the other side. And then you also have, I don't know if these are vents or if they are just carbon fiber stripes. They might be vents, but it looks like carbon fiber in these little channels right there. So maybe they are carbon fiber vents. Maybe it's both. I don't know, but it looks pretty good right there. It's some nice detail. Got your McLaren badge front and center right there. It's actually pretty legible for how small it is. I can actually read out McLaren and then see the little crescent on the far right side. So that is nice. Headlights look really good. Now, somebody pointed out to me in the last 750S video that one of the headlights was kind of sticking out farther than the other, and it was a problem with this casting. But I'm not really seeing that on this one. They both look pretty even to me. So, yeah, I don't know. But there is some nice bulb detail inside that acrylic piece. You got your little silver daytime running light strip right below that. And then below that, you will have some venting down in here in this bottom piece as well. So super clean. I like it a lot. Got a couple small vents down here as well. And, of course, you have your carbon fiber on the front lip right there on the very bottom, and it kind of, well, I guess it doesn't wrap around, but yeah, carbon fiber on the front lip right there. That's definitely, I said it before, but that is a detail that they definitely could have passed on. So it's nice to have that little bit of extra effort from Mini GT. But going up to the roof, it is also done in a carbon fiber print. It looks pretty nice, nothing to complain about, nice and detailed. So good to see that. And then you also have some carbon fiber running along this whole channel down to the back little grill. So that is also, that is also pretty cool. Nice carbon fiber detailing. You got a little bit more carbon fiber detailing right here on this panel. Don't know exactly what that's for, but yeah, very nice. I don't think you can see the engine cover or anything back here. I think, yeah, it looks just looks like a flat shelf in this back window. Back window's like got some residue on it or something. Looks funky. Look at that. Ew. Oh well, not a big deal. A little bit more carbon fiber down here on these little side things too. I would imagine those are vents as well. I'm not really sure. But you do have a big rear wing on this one. I believe that this is like an active aero wing, so it will come up and down. It looks like it's in the down position right now. Or it might be like slightly angled up. I'm not too sure. I think it's all the way down in that position though. But on the back right here, you do have 750S on the license plate. You've got some nice grille detailing back here as well. Exhaust tip right there. I believe there is two actual pipes that are connected to this tip. One on either side. It's kind of hard to see when it's just black. But you do have painted taillights on the back right here. They are not done in acrylic because that would be a very hard piece to mold. On camera, it does look like these are kind of like a very light cherry red, but in person, they're actually like a dark metallic red. So I don't know how well you can see that, but they are a little bit different shade in person for what that's worth. And then also on the back right here, you've got a bunch of carbon fiber accents on the rear diffuser and all the way up into like the license plate area. So that is nice. And then you have some venting back here behind the rear wheel as well. And one of the issues we had on the last 750S we looked at, it was the Belize Blue Spider, was on one of these vents on the bottom right here, they actually forgot to apply the black paint. So this one has the black paint on both sides, so that is a big thumbs up. And I think that's about it for this one. So this is not the first color of this casting. This is the second. The first one is like a dark metallic red. But let me know what you guys think about the orange one. And without further ado, we shall jump into this McLaren F1 GTR. So let's go ahead and get the plastic off of it. And I'm going to have to take a sip of water because my mouth is getting dry here. So let's get this opened real quick. And throw away the plastic because we do not need that. Again, this is number 723, McLaren F1 GTR from the 96 Le Mans. I don't know how this car placed in this event. I don't know if it finished the race or not. I don't know if it placed or not. Not very sure, but it is cool. On the back right here, it is very cool that they get the Le Mans licensing, so that is pretty neat. TSM sticker, McLaren licensing, all the good stuff back there. So we do like that. There's that information if you are interested. I need some freaking water. Oh, okay, that's better. Now we are ready to dive into this thing. So this is a very cool car. This is not the first version of the McLaren F1 GTR that we've gotten, but I think there are some differences on this casting. I would have to dig around and pull out the other F1 GTRs that we have, but I do believe this one has a couple differences. I probably won't be able to point them all out, except I do know the headlights are different. The headlights on this one are kind of like mounded. I don't really know why they did that, but they are mounded instead of just being flat. I think the other ones were flat, and it also does not have the little not pop-up lights, but it doesn't have the little lights on the hood right here either, like the Weno Clinic one did. And I think the other one that we got was the presentation model, and I don't remember how that one was either. But even though I don't remember that, this thing does look really nice. So you do have nice Michelin printing on the tires. So these are going to be the Mission Pilot SXs. Very cool. Nice tire printing. I love that. Nice 5-spoke wheels. I think they are the same 5-spoke wheels that came on the presentation version and the gray Weno Clinic one. So that is nice. And then I can't tell if the center hubs are colored. They might be a little bit. Maybe like a reddish gray color. Kind of hard to tell. But the wheels do look very nice. Of course, done in that very bright Gulf orange color. And as far as the paint goes, I don't think there's any metallic. I think it all just is gloss paint. So you've got like this navy blue and then the bright Gulf orange. None of it's metallic or anything. I think the silver striping is metallic. But yeah, very nice looking, very clean. You do have your Gulf logo big on the side right there, the big number 33. You have your British flag and then the powered by BMW lettering. You've got Top Gear magazine. You've got the names of the drivers right there. And then you've got the little Michelin Man and then some more sponsorships down here on the running board. So you got Snap-on, Photobition, SBA France, I think is what that says, LNC, BMW, Tank Freight, all kinds of cool stuff on this one. Very cool. Looking at this model is like kind of like going back in time. A lot of history with some of these old race cars, so very cool. Going around to the front, like I said, the headlights are different. They are clear acrylic, but they are rounded over, and then you can see like the back of the housing is black right there. There might be some bulb details back in there. It's a little bit hard to see when the acrylic is kind of curved over like that, but the headlights do look really cool on this one. Massive front lip going across this one. It is just done in like a matte black, so that is cool. You've got your orange striping up here that kind of goes around the front with the silver kind of splitting between them. You got your big Gulf badge and your McLaren lettering up here. You got GTC Motorsport badge right there as well. Michelin right under the headlights. Then you've got like some more reflectors and stuff up front as well. A couple sponsorships on the side right there. The Michelin Man and then Kingsley. So pretty cool. Number 33 box again right there. You can see that it has some louvered vents right above the wheels, which is kind of nice. So yeah, there's that. The mirrors are just going to be rubber. They are very stiff though because they are painted in this thick blue body paint. You've got Weno Clinic on the windshield banner, Tokyo Weno Clinic, and then you've got a little bit of yellow on either side. So that is cool. On the top right here, you've got these little stickers. I believe they put these on at the beginning of the race or before the race. I think that has all like the technical information about the class and the car and whatnot. So this was in the GT1 class, I'm assuming. I don't know a lot about the older Le Mans stuff, but you do have those little stickers on the top, as well as the little hood scoop up here as well, done in orange. And then that runs all the way back to the rear of the car with that orange color. So very cool. You got the powered by BMW lettering back here over the engine bay, as well as the BMW logo down here as well. Because of course these do have a BMW engine in them, which is kind of cool. And then can't really see much through this back window right here. You can see a little bit of something right there. I don't really know what that is, but yeah, there is that. Fuel fillers on both sides with a black cap. So that is cool. And then you also have some venting back here as well. And they actually did print that venting detail on. So that's not like a mesh plastic. That's actually a print, which is nice. Then you've got a couple like air channels back here with some black paint in them. The wing looks pretty good. It does have Gulf in it in black. And then you have some, I think, no, maybe they're not colored. No, just black rivets going across the back. But it does look pretty nice. And then you've got Grand Prix racewear on that side of the wing. And the same thing on the other side. Nothing on the bottom of the wing. It is just black. But the rear of the car looks really cool too. You've got the Ueno Clinic lettering, the Tokyo Ueno Clinic lettering sprayed onto this back grille detail right there. So that looks cool. You've got all these like vents down here with some black paint, and then the taillights look really cool on this one. They're kind of like sunken farther into the back of the car, which is interesting. I think that's another difference from the other Ueno Clinic one as well. I think they were kind of flush with the back, but I like the silver accenting that kind of goes along the top right there. It looks really cool. Exhaust tips are also very nice. They are done in a metallic gray color, and they do look quite good in my opinion. You got Michelin and Gulf logos on the back. Yeah, very nice. Here's the bottom of the car. It does tell you that it is a 1996 McLaren F1 GTR, used under license, of course. And then you got your flat plating with some rivets and whatnot on the bottom. So very cool, very legendary model. I know people are excited for these. Honestly, I don't think we really saw any quality control issues on this one. At least as far as mine goes, it feels solid. It feels like they put the time into this one and were careful with it. I mean, I would hope they did, because this one, like I said, was delayed quite a while. I think it was supposed to come out a couple months ago. So yeah, it's finally here. It looks like Mini GT took their time, did a good job, checked all the quality and whatnot. So hopefully nobody will have any issues with this one. But yeah, it looks incredible. Legendary car, the McLaren F1 is, and this GTR variant in Gulf livery is no different. It's a legend, massive legend. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Really curious to hear your thoughts on that Gulf F1. And this one too. The 750S is also nice. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.